This is Scar Revan with a review once again, and today we will be taking a look at the Xtransbots, not Masterpiece Megatron, other words, the Master Series Aollyon X1, I think it was. And for the packaging, you get this Xtransbots there, nothing on the top and nothing on the bottom. Now I'm going to remove this. That slides out of there. And then you have that. So there you go there. And then you have that on the side, this on the back. You have stuff there, his bio there. You've got like Beachcomber, Scourge, Wind Charger, Huff, Stacks. In here you have Cyclonus, and it looks like there is Thundercracker and Skywarp for some reason. On the side you have that. So on the top you get Xtransbots, Master Series stuff. Then on the bottom you get that. Hey look, it's Sad Pac-Man. Who made you Sad Pac-Man? Who did this to you? Shh, it's okay. It's okay now. Enough of that. And then you can open this up, and that is where Megatron and his accessories will be. In this, the box of this is really awesome. I love the box. But that's it for the packaging. Now, onto the main event. Alright, first we're going to take a look at his accessories. And there was the Vector Sigma key. And where is it? Found it. Alright, runner. And we have this. Guess I should take this too, because that also counts as the accessory. Now I'm going to do the stand, not the stand, but the gun mode for the parts in a separate video. So this is a two-part video. That's what this is going to be. And here we have the the helmet he used to control Optimus, the clone of Optimus anyway, which is really, really nice. So, Nick can go right over his head. This is the sword thing he used to slash Optimus in the movie, which is really pretty cool looking. We have the Energon Mace, which I kinda wish the spikes came out a little bit more, but other than that, it's pretty awesome. As I said earlier, you have the Vector Sigma key, which is pretty sweet. Then you have the blaster he used in the movie to shoot Optimus. very nice detail on that. And this is like a asteroid damage piece for him. I don't really care for that. Doesn't really matter to me. I almost forgot. Collector card, you get a collector card. Amazing. Look at that. Amazing. It's amazing until you drop it. And then here you have his tech specs, which are completely wrong. His strength, intelligence, endurance, rank, courage, firepower, and skill are like ridiculously low. The only thing that's high is his speed, which makes no sense because he turns into a gigantic gun. But there you have that. You also get the instruction booklet, and for these you have the this piece here. Well, pieces that fit like this. Then you have the couple pieces that form into the silencer, and then you have his scope, also his cannon. Now we're gonna get into Megatron himself, and basically to put on the stuff, the scope just plugs in like that on him. As for the silencer, with the orange plug in there, this does not go on all the way, and I cannot figure out how to remove it without damaging the barrel. So Xtransbots, you need to hurry up and make that video on how to remove it. So, and that would just slide like that, slide on it like that. For the next piece, you have the this thing, and it just slides. I can do this on camera. Just kind of slides over there, over this, like that, and there you have a gigantic gun. So there you have that. It's pretty well made, I think. A couple pieces don't really fit in and peg in all that great, like this piece here. But it doesn't matter all that much because, honestly, he's going to display this thing in the gun mode. I mean, tell me who? Seriously. Oh, and this does light up, but I do not have the batteries for it yet. So, and now, I'm just going to go ahead and remove all that. The trigger does move, does work. And that's pretty much it for the gun mode. Now, I'm not going to do a transformation for him in this video, just simply because it's too hard to do on camera. I've tried earlier, like 2 days ago, knocked a couple things over, and yeah, I'm amazed that it didn't break completely. So I'm going to get this thing in its robot mode, and with a little help of movie magic, it's going to be looking like this to this. Alright. And here he is in robot mode. Focus. There. Now for his accessories real quick. You can put the helmet on his head, obviously. You know, the blaster and the energy sword thing have the little tabs, and inside the hands he has the little holes so he can hold them, and he has his mace, and you fold down the hand and slide this on there. So there you have that. You can take all of the gun pieces and make a very large cannon for him, and he can hold it, grip it, or whatever. So there you have that. Ignore that. Alright. Now on to the articulation. His head. Again, ignore. Oh no! Ignore everything. Alright? Ignore it all. Alright? His head can go a full 360 degrees. He can look up, he can look down. His arms are on ball joints, so you have that. Then on this arm, it's ridiculously loose. I mean, when I got it, it wasn't all that loose. It could hold a position, but I've had this thing for a couple of days now, and now just kind of limps, especially when that cannon is on there. So, and actually, I'm just gonna pop this off real quick. It's easy to show off the articulation that way. He does have a swivel right here, and then he has a double jointed elbow, one joint being there, and then the other kind of have to use a little bit of force. Now I had to use a screwdriver and unscrew this just a little bit, so I could actually move that second joint. So got that, and the hands do rotate and swivel. Each finger is individually articulated like a normal finger or hand. So see, 3 points of articulation there, and the thumb, and they're all on ball joints too. So yeah, got that. Putting that back on. He does have a waist swivel that can go a full 360 degrees, and then ignore everything that's going on in this video. No, not in the video. All the background noise. Ignore it all. Alright? And you can move these panels here for the legs. Go about that far forward. They go back. They go in and out. Bends that much at the knee. He does have ankle pivot there, and it can move forward and back just a little bit. The heels are articulated, so they have his articulation, and that's still gonna pop off now. Alright, so they have that. For size comparisons, here he is with his nemesis, Optimus Prime. You're the horse Optimus Prime anyway. Then here he is with MP Soundwave. Here he is with Masterpiece Prowl. As soon as I get him, straighten him up. So and unfortunately I do not have a Masterpiece Starscream yet. So I do have the other Seekers, but I don't feel like getting them. One is in a jet, the other two are floating on stands. Yes, they are floating on stands. Deal with it. So there you have all of that. Oh, and I forgot to mention getting all these guys out of the way. Yeah. Getting him up here. On his left arm, he has a little tab here. you can actually move his arm up like that, rotate it. You can actually get Laserbeak or Buzzsaw to sit up there on his arm, on that little tab there, which I think is pretty cool. So they got that. Now, is this worth it? Considering how it's much cheaper than the Takara, can't even speak, than the Takara Masterpiece Megatron, which is not all that bad of a figure. It's just okay, it's a bad figure, but if you want a Masterpiece Megatron, don't want to spend like $200 to get this. You only spend, now it's $170 with shipping, because they raised the price from $150 to like $165, I think, at Big Bad Toy Store. So, I mean, it's still a pretty good deal for what you're getting here. I mean, my only complaint really is just this arm and a couple minor paint scratches and the orange thing on the barrel. So there you have all of that information there. I think that's all there is to say about this thing. So there you have it. Subscribe, like, comment, go to Facebook, like my Facebook page, Scar Revan Productions, and you can keep up with all the stuff I post there. And recently it hasn't been a whole lot because of school and family stuff, and I'm rambling on, and now it's time to leave before I start to ramble on even more. That is it for this video. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave a link down in the description below for the Facebook link, and I'll leave a link in the description for where you can get this guy. So, that's it for this video. So, I bid you farewell.